Hello viewers, thanks for joining us on LINATV News. I am Aisha Gamboda Azumi. Let's take a look at the headlines. Niger State Speaker, House of Assembly lauds Nigerian Army for selfless service to the nation. Leprosy Mission Nigerian urged people to shun stigmatization and show compassion to victims. Federal government sets up 8-man committee for provision and installation of security surveillance. Stay tuned for the details. The Speaker, Niger State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Barrister Abdul Malik Muhammad Sarkin Daji, has lauded officers of Nigerian Army for their service to the nation. He gave the commendation during the West African Social Activities WASA held at the Nigerian Army Training Center, Military Cantonment, Kwantagora. Harajna Umar Ragada completes the report.
The Speaker, Barrister Sarkin Daji, who was a special guest of honor, described the West African Social Activities WASA as diverse, rich cultural heritage of the country, adding that it is an opportunity to bring together officers, soldiers and their families in a relaxed atmosphere to celebrate and mark the end of the year activities. The Speaker lauded the commander of the Nigerian Army Corps of Artillery, NACA, Major General M.G. Kangi, and the commander of the Nigerian Army Training Center, NATRAC, Major General Omoniyi. Officers and men for their good work, charged them to maintain the tempo of excellence in discharging their duties. Barrister Sarkin Daji saluted the sacrifice of the military in safeguarding the life of people of Kwantagora Emirate and Nigeria at large. Highlights of the event were a presentation of award of excellence to soldiers, cultural displays by the Hausa, Fulani, Igbo, Yoruba, Kanuri and Tiv dancers, among others. Harajana Umar Agada reporting for LINATV.
The Leprosy Mission Nigeria has appealed to people to shun stigmatization and show compassion to the affected persons. The Community Relations Officer of Leprosy Mission Nigeria, Habila Daniel Diko, made the appeal while speaking to our correspondent. The report.
The Community Relations Officer, Leprosy Mission Nigeria, TLMN, Habila Daniel Diko, warned that the disease is still very much in the country, adding that compassion towards victims is the surest way for faster healing than stigmatization, saying that all the patients need currently is love and compassion. He said on Saturday when members of the TLMN volunteers embarked on a sanitation exercise at the Leprosarium in Mina, that part of activities of the TLMN is to ensure that patients get free medical attention, 3 meals daily, and give out prosthetic limbs to those who have amputated legs. According to Habila, the disease is less contaminable, but it is still very much around as there are cases of even little children with leprosy, noting that he looks forward to a society where leprosy is no longer a source of stigma, but rather an opportunity to demonstrate compassion and respect for all individuals. It should be noted that World Leprosy Day is observed internationally everywhere on the last Sunday of January to increase the public awareness of leprosy or Hansen's disease. Speaking on the theme of this year, Beat Leprosy, Habila said it encapsulates dual objectives of eradicating the stigma associated with leprosy and promotes the dignity of people affected by the disease. He also disclosed that children of patients who are in the community are given scholarship with full learning materials, adding that 5 of the students are now in various higher institutions across the country. According to him, for those who are held and wish to go back home, the mission will support them with low-cost apartment and some amount of money to start up small businesses so they can take care of themselves. Also, Secretary of the TLMN Volunteers, Mrs. Larry Ezekiel, called for interventions and support from well-meaning Nigerians, pointing out that patients at the Leprosarium are not only indigenous of Niger State but from various states across Nigeria. Rajana Umar Ragada reporting for LINATV.
Vice President Kashim Shettima says the federal government has no plan to relocate agencies and institutions of the government out of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Senator Shettima stated this at the 10th Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Lecture held at the Multipurpose Hall of Government House, Maiduguri. The 10th Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Lecture focused on tackling banditry and insurgency through effective and governance, underscored the importance of addressing the root cause of insecurity that has bedeviled the region. Vice President Kashim Shettima, represented by the Special Advisor on Political Affairs, Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed, reiterated that the federal government resolved to deploy every strategy to tackle multiple security challenges confronting northern Nigeria and other parts of the country. He said President Bola Tinubu in this year's budget allocated largest share to the security sector, which demonstrated his commitment to addressing the menace. The Vice President declared that the present administration will be just and fair to every part of the country. He further noted that there is no truth in suggestion that the federal government plans to relocate federal government institutions and agencies out of Abuja beyond affecting administrative change that will not disadvantage any part of the country. Senator Kashim Shettima, however, appealed to political leaders and elders to actively involve in mediating conflict to achieve sustainable peace in the region. Chairman Northern Governors Forum and Governor of GOV'T State, Alhaji Inwe Yahaya, and the host Governor Professor Babagana Zulum observed that good governance is critical to curbing future insurgencies. Federal government has ordered the immediate suspension of reconstruction work at the Elemi-Oni section of the East-West Road in Rivers State. The Minister of Works, David Omahi, gave the order while speaking to newsmen in Port Harcourt. Omahi said the order became imperative following the use of substandard materials by the contractor handling the project. The minister also expressed sadness over the slow pace of work even after the government had made an advance payment of 33 billion naira to ensure that no sharp practices would be tolerated. Omahi further explained that the work had to stop pending when some irregularities concerning the project will be resolved, saying that with the pace of work by the contractor, the work would not be completed even given 5 years. The Minister for Defense, Muhammad Badaru, has inaugurated an 8-man committee for the provision and installation of security surveillance system along ABUJA-KADUNA highway and rail line. Muhammad Badaru, while inaugurating the committee in Abuja, said the provision of the surveillance system was to checkmate the frequent security breaches along the roads. The committee, headed by the Director of Joint Service in the ministry, his member drawn from the security agencies. The minister further said that the inauguration of the committee signified a remarkable milestone in ensuring safety along the Abuja-Kaduna highway and railway, as he expressed confidence in the committee's ability to deliver tangible results, thereby reinforcing federal government's commitment towards addressing security concerns on major transportation routes in the country. The minister added that the committee was mandated to source for security surveillance system that meets the technical specification, ensure its successful installation, and suggest other measures necessary for the seamless implementation of the system. And with this story, we've come to the end of LINATV News today. Do well to join us on all our social media platforms at LINATV247 or visit our website on www.linatv.com.ng. Thanks for being there.